Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for the metals price prediction, gold, silver and palladium. We're gonna start with the gold here on the channeling as usual, where we are looking at our price position below the middle line of the acceleration channel. Now we still see of course some rejection as a resistance there. Despite that we got some green, we might still of course expect something for lower. We're gonna see how this is gonna happen. Of course the invalidation of the impulse, small impulse wave 5 here is taken, but that doesn't mean that you cannot finish it as an ending diagonal, where we might still finish the structure as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 to finish an ABC before we push toward the upside very high. Basically, we are alternating a large 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 finished wave 3. And this wave 4 can play as a very long-term correction here in this probability where we have a 2 wave 4 unfolding there in the same areas. And that because the wave 2 here, the shallow one, and the very long one are, of course, negligible in the wave 2, bringing us at the same level for the price here, but the only difference that we have is the timing. Now, currently, if we are alternating this wave 2 over there as a very shallow flat, we got a perfect alternation check and also the timing also check and the fib level check, but we still have also one thing to finish up here is the structure, which is not yet checked. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 still required here to finish the structure as an ABC and then pushing it toward the upside. Now, if we dive a little bit inside it on the 1 hour chart to explain what happened yesterday as well. So basically, we are still looking here for an impulse. We were looking for an impulse 1, 2, 3. I mentioned in the daily, not in the daily, I would say in the deep analysis that we are required here a wave C and we might see something push towards the upside once the market opens. Now, this is exactly what happened. And I mentioned if the things push for higher than expected, 4,222, meaning this is invalidation for this impulse. We cannot consider that a wave 5 might unfold. Very likely that something else is unfolding for this wave 5, meaning since this is now a zigzag ABC, it can play as a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 ending diagonal, meaning it can be even large wave 2, 3, 4, and a 5, just like that, to take the low and finish, of course, this ending diagonal there. So this is a very high probability right now. The 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 is gone. And I would say right now it is open for an ending diagonal, meaning wave 2 right now can even range for higher. Yeah, we can get a very, very high wave 2 and then 3, 4, and a 5 in this way or in this form to finish the ending diagonal. Why I'm still looking for this? Because of course we're still in a 1, 2, 1, 2, wave 3 given and wave 4 not invalidated yet, meaning yes, it's true we invalidated a small impulse here, but don't forget that you are in a very large not invalidated impulse yet. Yeah, so this wave 4 here didn't took the invalidation and we still there 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Now the question mark, how we gonna end up this wave 5? If not an impulse 5 waves, then of course it can be an ending diagonal 5 waves, starting with a zigzag wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 to reach our blue box, same blue box area that we are expecting here as a wave 5 in confluence as well. 3,925 or let's say 4K exactly can be a very likely scenario and psychological number. Can be a common target. Also, the most common is 3,800 at 1-to-1 Fibonacci level. So that means that, yeah, things can be green for the 1 hour to the 4 hour charts. Meaning today we might still see some green. The market is very bullish in sentiments, of course, guys. It's because of the news, the peace agreements, and so on. So things are a little bit much more positive, but I think that the structure is still has to be ended. Now, there is another probability with an A, B, and a C because this looks perfect as an impulse. It can be this is a wave B and that your wave C push for higher here to reach the 1-to-1 Fibonacci level, which is currently updated towards the 4,474. This is an ABC where you will get the invalidation of bearish, meaning this large impulse 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5, meaning this wave 5 cannot be taken from the 4,400 in case we're looking for the 1-to-1 fib level. So that would be a question mark there, guys. In case this happens, well, okay, I have no other choice here than finishing 5 waves in an expanding diagonal, which is the most rare case scenario. Only we take it when all probabilities are invalidated, meaning when we take, of course, this invalidation, this is the last chance, of course, for something for bearish. And that means, of course, I have to consider this as an expanding diagonal here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 done and finished. And we push in a wave D of a triangle that we saw, of course, in the daily here, meaning a triangle or potentially can be even a triangle for this large triangle A, B, C, D, E, or it can be even a wave B for a flat. So A, B, and a C here, that it can be unfold for a longer time, of course, to reach this area. Even it can be a wave 5 for a new all-time high. So there are 3 probabilities here to push for higher. All of them are looking for something for high, which is very, very interesting, right? So we'll see what's going to happen, guys. For the silver, as well, the silver, we're looking at the channeling here. So the price position still below the base channel. Now, this time, it's not like the previous time where we got, of course, some wicks there pushing directly toward the upside. But currently, we're looking at the price ranging around or below the base channel here, which is showing some potential of decisive decision here, that it might still range a little bit for lower sooner or later to finish up the structure and then pushing toward the upside again. So basically the probability for the silver are as given. We have a potential ABC here unfolding 3 ways down, 3 ways up, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. In this case, you still need the wave 5. You still need to take the low. Another probability is a triangle A, B, C, D, and a E. Currently, we finished a wave C. We're looking for a wave D, and then a wave E, and then pushing toward the upside again. So is it the triangle? In this case, yes, it can be, because of course on the 1 hour chart, we got an invalidation yesterday, but not yet the major invalidation of the bearish again. The same as for the gold, the same for the silver. 71.9 was not taken. 1, 2, 3, 4, no invalidation. A very small tiny gap here has been saved. And that means, of course, we still bearish. And despite the micro level 2 invalidation for a wave 5, it simply says right now that this wave 5 might ends up in different way, meaning ending diagonal can be unfolding here as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. However, to mention as well that this is a perfect impulse, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a wave A, ABC for a wave B, and a wave C can be given very, very likely there. 15-minute chart, in case this is what is going to unfold there, meaning an A, B, and a C. We're looking therefore for a zigzag wave 1 here, where we might see, of course, the 73.26. And guess what? We might take the major invalidation of the bearish. And that means, of course, this scenario where you might still be in a 1, 2, 3. Wave 4 was not invalidated, but of course, in this wave C might be taken, right? In this case, also, it can finish up an ending diagonal, but of course, it gives higher probability as well for a wave D here, which it can be a triangle. Even if we get an extended wave C 1.618, can be a probability, of course, despite that we have something also as an impulse that it can be unfolding as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a major wave 5 new all-time high. However, currently, I don't see yet, of course, something very clear that it is totally bullish or totally bearish, but basically the invalidation of bearish was taken yesterday. I was expecting the 66, of course, but because it is very close to the invalidation, well, there was no doubt that it's going to be taken, but that doesn't mean that we are bullish yet, because it's a very small, tiny wave here regarding the large impulse that we have. So it might still turn into a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 ending diagonal. So we'll see if this is going to happen, guys. So far, I don't see even like a continuation toward the upside. I would see like 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, something like that. Same as we saw here. but this did not repeat right now. Still can be also double 1 2, and then having another 3 4 5 for 5. That is also a very high probability, but we gotta be careful because the bearish is still having this diagonal there unfolding as a probability 1 2 3 4 and a 5. So we have to be careful with it. Now, as probabilities and percentage, to not let you just lost, what is it bullish or bearish, much higher? Well, basically for the bullish I would give it so far 65% for bullish right now, just because we took of course this invalidation of bearish. But yeah, I would even 60% is more than enough, I would say, for the bullish. I would prefer to see something very impulsive like a wave 3, 4 and a 5, 4 and a 5, and see the reaction there. Is it an ABC 1-to-1 Fibonacci level? Are we gonna get some weakness there? Then of course it's a red flag, and we might continue here and finish up this structure as a potential 1 2 3 4 and a 5 toward the downside here, where you might finish a larger structure here, meaning this can turn into zigzag, another zigzag wave 2 3 4 and a 5, and then pushing for higher. So yeah, things are not very easy. It's a corrective wave emerge, of course, with some bullish potentials, but even like we still have to get a lot of signals there in case that we are reversing. So this is not enough yet. It's a very small, tiny wave there in a big sea, guys, of bearish. So that doesn't mean that we are totally bullish yet. I still need some evidence. 60% we're bullish, yes, because of it. But we'll see, of course, how things will turn, of course, during the intraday. Yep, so this is regarding the silver. For palladium, we are looking also at the 4-hour chart. So we have the double 1 2 there. And we have the last one, two, A, B, and a C. A signal of strength was given from our blue box here as an ending diagonal for a wave C, and we start to see the signal of strength. Now we got the 5 waves up, we got the 3 waves down, again in our perfect target for a wave 2 as well, another testing area showing a little bit of strength there, and then we might push toward the upside again, meaning ABC is very likely, of course, to happen there, or even a 1 2 3 4 and a 5. 15-minute chart as well for palladium. A signal of strength is given as well, but not really nice one, because the wave 3 here, wave 3 also internally is shorter than the wave 5, shorter than the wave 1. It's a question mark, so we gotta be careful with it. It's not something nice to see. I would like to see this 1 2 and then wave 3 4 and a 5. A perfect wave 3 should be given, and also the wave 2 here is a question mark. I mean, yes, this is a drop as a correction, but was very, very fast. Yeah, so wave 4 even is very longer than wave 2, so I'm still questioning this thing. Anyway, you know me, 5 waves up, 3 waves down, taking the high to confirm something as a reversal and as bullish that it might be unfolding. So before this signal, I cannot really claim something very, very bullish. Again, it's the same. It is only 60% bullish here and not more than this yet. So I still need a clearer signal to claim something higher than 60% as bullish. We might still see something to take lower prices. But basically, the nice signals that we got here are very nice. That's why we are 60%. But I would like to see this wave 3, guys. So I would like to see this wave 3 to claim 1,437 as a target, and even potentially higher once we break it. Meaning, of course, we're pushing for confirmation for higher. We invalidate any bearish impulse there. Anyway, it is finished, so we don't need it anymore. I will remove it. So confirmation for higher 1,610, and that means, of course, from there we're pushing bullish towards 4K, guys. So this is a bull run for palladium, definitely, in case this happened. Yep, so that was it for the metals, gold, silver, and palladium. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye. Before you leave, make sure to join our private Discord community. There you will get daily updates faster than YouTube, plus exclusive bonus trading signals for the gold, silver, Bitcoin, and stocks. You can also request one special technical analysis every day and get access even to our only members video on YouTube and also on Discord. and stay ahead, of course, with economic and political news that actually moves the market. And of course, we do regular Q&A sessions, so you can get your questions answered directly in the Discord. And of course, if you're serious about leveling your trading, the Discord link is below in the description and in the comments. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.